Hi everyone, welcome back. So today is just a short little flow based around finding strength and mobility in the hips. So if you've been sitting down all day, this is going to hopefully feel fantastic and just get your hips moving and grooving. And so you feel a little bit more open, but also finding that stability and strength through the hips as well. So let's start in deer pose. So we're going to bring the left foot or the left leg forwards and your shin is roughly parallel to the front of the mat. You're going to bring the right shin to be parallel to the side of the mat. Then what I want you to do is bring your hands to either side of this left leg. Big breath in. And then as you exhale, fold gently over the left leg. And then inhale, lift back up. And exhale, fold. Just getting a bit of a stretch, but moving at the same time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Good, you've got two more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Good, lift up to center. Just swap over so you can literally just roll your legs to the other side. Now it's the right shin facing forwards, left shin facing to the side. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Good, try and flex the feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Good, inhale, lift. You just go to as far as feels comfortable. Exhale, fold. So that might be just a short little distance. It might be all the way down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good, lifting up. What I want us to do is we're going to rotate round to deer pose on the other side, and I've got a few ways that you can do it. You can bring your hands behind you just to kind of help you. Keep your chest proud, rotate through the legs and come to face the other side of the mat. So hands can come behind, keep your chest proud. Try not to kind of dip through the lower back. That's the main thing. So what we can start doing is you're going to start to keep the hands lifted, maybe just a little hand to help, one hand to help, but try to keep the lower back lifted. So you're using more power from the legs when you're not using the hands. Try not to lean back, keep the chest proud, rotating through. If this is really hard, that's when you just lean back and you move with your hands helping you, moving from side to side. Good, just do a couple more here. So what I'm trying to stop you from doing is this, rolling back and moving the spine, and then you're not moving the hips so much. So really use your hands if you need to. Good, okay, face the front of the mat. We're gonna do some rolling and some hip openers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll back onto our backs. You're gonna take a little bit of momentum, use your hands, tuck right foot behind the left thigh, and then you're going to rock all the way up. Come onto the left sole of the foot, lift the hips. You can lift the left heel, but the hips are pressing forwards here. And then you're going to come back, roll back, swap the legs over. So left foot tucks behind the right thigh, roll forwards, come onto the right foot, and then press the hips forwards. Good, and again, use your arms to help you. Come all the way through, lifting up. Good, all the way back. Left foot tucks onto the right sole of the foot. Use your hands as much as you need to, really lifting through those hips, thrusting forwards with the legs. Good, lifting up, thrust forwards. Good, last one on the left, lifting up and thrust forwards. Good, okay, come to sit. We're gonna come back to that deer pose. Okay, we're gonna come into a little like hip thrust, and then it's going to move into a flow. So you're going to start to think about, use your hands as much as you need to here, use your blocks as much as you need to. But you're going to lift up through the hips and thrust the hips forwards. Then you're going to slowly come down. And then what I want you to do is bring this right foot forwards, use your hands, lift up. Hands to the inside of that right foot, left foot goes behind you towards a lizard pose. And then just shift back and forth for a moment. Then what we're going to do is spin onto the sole of the left foot, come to Skandasana at the back of the mat. So some of you, this might be lifted quite high, so that's fine. Some of you might come all the way down but lift the left heel, and some of you might keep the heel down. Use your hands down to the ground or keep your hands lifted, it's totally fine. Then you're going to rock forward, so you're going to come back to that lizard pose. You're going to bring the left knee down. You're going to bring the left foot out to the right-hand side to give you space to come all the way back and then bring the right leg back so you're back in a deer pose. Don't worry if that felt confusing. We're going to do it a few times. So we're going to lift through the hips, thrust from your deer pose. Slowly down. Sweep this right leg forwards. Use your hands to lift up and come into lizard. Good. From here, we're going to start to spin down the left foot, Skandasana, back of the mat. Good. Come forwards to a lizard pose. Lower the left knee, left foot goes out to the right. Slowly come down, use your hands as much as you need and sweep this right leg back. Good. Back into your deer pose. We've got one more on this side. Lift through the hips, squeeze the bum. Slowly down. Big step forwards with this right leg. Use your hands to lift you up and come into lizard. So just walking that back foot further back. Spin onto the left foot for Skandasana. Go as low as feels okay. Back to your lizard. Good. Lowering the left knee, left foot out to the right. Slowly hips come down and then sweep the right leg back. Good. Let's have a go on the other side. So just come to the back of the mat and swap the legs over or wherever feels comfortable for you. I'm going to do it this way just so you can see me. Deer pose, lifting through those hips first. So switch on the muscles of the bum, use your hands as much as you need to. Slowly come down. Left leg steps forwards, use your hands, come to the sole of the left foot, and then come back into a lizard pose. So just hop that back foot further back. Just for this first one, a little rock back and forth. Spin onto the foot, the right foot, come to Skandasana, back of the mat, left foot is flexed. Good, come forwards into your lizard. Lower the right knee, right foot goes out to the left so you have space to sit all the way back and then sweep that left leg all the way back into your deer pose. Lifting up through the hips, use your hands if you need to, squeeze the bum. Slowly lower down, use your hands if you need to, anytime. Left leg sweeps forwards, lift up, lizard, stepping that back foot further back. Back heel goes down, Skandasana. Remember your Skandasana can be nice and lifted, totally up to you. Back to a lizard pose. Lower the right knee, right foot out to the left, slowly sitting down just as slow as you can and shuffle the legs so you're back in your deer pose. You've got one more, lifting up through the hips. Use your hands if you need to. Good, slowly lower down. Left leg is going to step forwards. Use your hands, come into that lizard pose. Good, spin onto the back foot. Skandasana, wherever feels comfortable. Back to lizard. Lower the back knee. Right foot out to the left, slowly lowering down. And then come back to that deer pose. Good, awesome. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope it feels like your hips have had a little bit of movement. And with that last little flow, keep doing it because the more control you get, the more strength you get, the kind of more fluid it will get, and the less you will need to use your hands. So it will become much more strength-based. You won't be kind of pushing yourself up. You'll be using your strength to come up and down. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you very soon.